Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Broadlees, where the 2024 Senior Open is currently taking place. Before we get to that, though, of course, there is some other fabulous news that everybody should know in case you missed it yesterday. This weekend has been the qualifiers for the Euros taking place at the World Major over in Slovakia. We had five guys, we've still got them there, five guys out there playing for the qualification spot for Scotland to take part. And of course, after the results yesterday, Scotland are through to the Euros. Yes, so now the big battle really starts. All players taking part in events up and down the country across here, Scotland, going for those spots so they can be taking part in the Euros for Team Scotland. So back here to Broadlees, and the Senior Open currently underway. Over 45s leader at the moment, Will Morrison on -8. While Declan Reid and Alan Kearney both chase him on -5. And in the over 55s, John Cleary travelling all the way from Ireland to take part on +2, while Robert Clark in second place there. So just in front of us here, we currently have Donny McKenzie, Robert Cleary and Robert Clark on hole 8. Tad breezy here at Broadlees. Hopefully that's not coming too much on the mic. These guys just heading over to hole 9. This is the second round of the Senior Open. So we have Robert Clark first to tee off. This is the hole, for anyone who is aware of Broadlees, this is the hole where the hole's at the far end there and the big pond just to the right through the bunker. Donny McKenzie off tee next. Donny just missing the bunker there. Down. And then last off Robin Murray from the tee. All following similar routes down. Heading down to the green. So Senior Open, great chance. It's very social around this one. Every round's social, but there's not quite so much the national tour competitive. It's very much about relaxing and enjoying the round as they go. Players from across Scotland all here today. So Robert Clark is up first. to Donny McKenzie. Just off. Donny finishing yesterday. The Central Scotland Open overall winner. And for Robin as well. So it's a tad breezy at Broadlees today. Scores at the moment are all still fairly close and jumping around quite a bit. Will Morrison -8, Declan Reid -6, and then Donny McKenzie, Alan Kearney, Colin Murray all tied on -4 at the moment. So we're heading off to hole 10, which is playing slightly further forward than probably most people think of when they see this. Over the ditch in the middle to the flag at the top. So Robert safely over the ditch and potentially the bunker on the right hand side we see there. Oh, just past it. Sitting resting. Over to Donny. Safe over. Donny is through the bunker, back out the other side. And then last off the tee is Robin Murray. Robin into the rough there in the centre. So leaving these guys heading on. Next group, which is coming up, is Alan Morris. Quite seen in the distance. Alan Morris, John McGavin, and Will Morrison, all in the next group coming up. These guys are just getting ready to tee off on hole 9 now. First up is John McGavin. That's going to sit out in the middle there. Wind pushing across a bit more. Will Morrison up next. may want this one marked, and he may not. And now, Alan Morris's shot. The one that I mentioned earlier, players avoiding by playing over to the left. Alan Morris up next. On the upside, for the first event in quite a while, to be fair, in terms of events and weeks, the sun is shining. Just so. Here we are, so current leader Bill Morrison. Nine straight bars, there we are. So on to hole 10 for these guys. Well, up first, that's it. Slightly different angle view, you can see what players are looking at. So just catching the edge of the rough there, but rolled out. Just catching the edge of the rough there. John up. Straight into the rough. So these guys coming up to find the balls. Knock them all out. And it's out. Just this side of the bunker. And John clear all the rough. Well, getting a bit of luck when you hit the rough and rolling out. Nice shot from John. Rolled right up. On the green. Or just off the green. I'm not too happy where he is. Well, cross just in the edge of the rough at the far side there. Alan Morris's shot coming in. Just beside where John's marker is. Roll back. There we are. So on to hole 11 for these guys. And just in case you missed it earlier. Yes, this weekend Scotland secured its place at the Euros taking place in Turkey this December. If you were following it as closely what was happening in Slovakia as what lots of square this weekend, then I've seen it getting quite close for a while as to who would secure those spots. So playing down to the white flag that we see off to the right of the centre there. follow these guys down this one. Then we'll jump onto one of the other groups so we can show a bit of everything going on in the course. John playing open this curls itself round. But it's not going to have the pace, I don't think. That was spot on with the line. Done. There we are. So Donny McKenzie has also just went tied first with Will Morrison, who we see just here, and both on -8. Then Declan Reid, Colin Murray, both on -5 for tied third. Just glance around to see where different groups are. So heading back the course a bit, we should be able to catch up with some of the other groups. So briefly, I should give you some of what's coming up with the Scottish Open in a month's time. So yes, the Cardrona is an absolutely stunning venue for the Scottish Open, which is coming up in a couple of months' time. Registration is still open for that at the moment. So we're back on hole 10. Next group just coming through. So off to the back. Declan Reid. Declan tied third at the moment at -5. And then over to Martin McGregor. Declan just running up to potentially mark this. Sorry, folks. Back again.
Well, 3, 4, 5 then.
So following this group down to this hole, and then we'll run it ahead back to the first group again, and then see everybody coming on through. Declan over where we saw the other groups earlier as well. Update as well. Will Morrison pulled slightly further ahead again at -10. Well, Donny McKenzie's on -9. Colin Murray's on -6. And Declan, who's in this group here, fourth place, trying to keep the battle on. Over 55s, John Cleary on +1, leading the over 55s. Well, Robert Clark, another over 55, in second. So running ahead, we should be able to catch up with Donny McKenzie's group, who is leading the field as they go. So don't go too far. I'll be right back with you. So just coming up on Donny's group now. Just heading down to the 15th tee, along with a few spectators, it would appear. Hole 15, teeing up from bottom of the hill. Unhappy looking Robin Murray. Down round the bend, and it's just a white flag at the far side across the other side of the ditch that we see down the bottom there. Donny McKenzie off first. Off to right. Clark next. Nice shot, lining up nicely for going over. May go for it, may lay up. Robin Murray shot. So just checking, everyone's still happy. It's a little tired apparently. Donny lays up, ready for the next shot going over the ditch. There's Robbie Murray's shot. And then next up is Robert Clark. Sure, may go for it. May not. Right, so now it looks for the 3 shots going over. So Robert and Robin both over. Robert is off to the left as we're looking at here, on the space from us. And Donny about to play over. A few more spectators appearing on the course to watch. Donny also. Far away. And for Donny. Oh, just off. Round Robinson. Exactly the same thing on this hole.
Five, Robin.
So on to hole 16. Cutting ahead slightly, but we can watch them tee off. Will Morrison still leading. It's really the main battle that's on just now. Colin White, Declan Reid, -6, -7, fighting for third place. So hole 16 tees off straight over the ditch and up to the flag that we see just in front of where the trees are there. So Donny McKenzie is first tee. So cutting nicely. Often you'll see players come almost to roughly where we are, keeping himself well clear of the pond that's on the opposite side of the fairway here. To the other side. Going to have to try and cut it neat around the pond from that side there. Open Murray. Nice shot from Robin. Tricky hold this one on the other side, although the ball seems to go into it. If they go too far, they are right off the back here. Speaking about, we can see where Robert's heading to now. What I meant by having to cut it neat to the edge of the pond to come round here or play it out wide to the far side and then in. And from where he is in the rough, I would say at the middle and then across. Slightly breezy. So still be open to play, I think. Up the hill, to try and play it up. Almost high over the cover we see on the other hole. And that's rolled round. on that, Shane. I don't actually see the goal watch United caps, but if that's what it said. I'm still giggling at poor old Robin Murray. So watching these guys tee off on hole 17, then I'll hang back, and by then we should be able to catch Will Morrison, who's currently the next group, come through on hole 16 here. So hole 17. Robin, Mackenzie up next.
It's actually been off out.
And then Robert Clark off. Not making use of go back, not making use of the edges of the fairway there, it's slightly rougher to hold on the hill. So as they head on, I'm going to turn around and we will catch the next group coming through on hole 16. Will Morrison, Alan Morris, and John McGowan. So Will Morrison just teeing off just now. At the moment, still leading by one shot. This is Will Morrison's shot. John McGowan coming over now. They go easier. last couple of holes coming in. Wee bunker. And out the other side. Software after having seen Alan show. So just over the cover from the other potential hole that could have been used.
Alright. Wildlife.
Morrison's shot. Should be admiring the hair that was run down just at the back of us there. And just finish that up.
Yes.
Hold. Like it might have come towards us there. Morris to finish. And then we're off to hole 17. Alan also showing off the new kit that's available. Hole 17 up the hill. So that should be safely up there. Well, safe up there. John McGibbon up next. John making use of the rough on the left to hold up the hill. Alan there. Just catching the edge of the rough at the top of the hill there, making it that extra secure. John shot up the hill. It's the sound of me trying to walk up the hill. So, Will Morrison just marking his ball, and John aiming to try and get this up as close to the green as he can. Catching the rough there with his foot, I think, as he kicked that. Correct, Chris. That was where he teed off to. Shots like that is probably the reason he is currently leading. It's long putt there from Alan Mills. Just off the edge. So on to the Donny McKenzie just currently in second place, fighting to get himself back up on that, tied first at least. Pulling slightly ahead from Colin Murray for the third spot. Now -7. Collins is a -5. Aiming to the left, just catching it longer rough, stopping the ball from catching over the hill and rolling down. Alan Morris's shot. I saw Alan playing this goal earlier and ended up in the ditch to the left, but it's straight down the centre. And then John McGibbon's shot. This bounce off. Yep. So fairly even there. that's here in front of us. Then almost. John again. Oh, coming this way. Hit the tree. Saving up more. Out of bounds at least. That should take him down onto the green at least. Cut across so that John can play over. John McGowan shot. That should roll over and down as well. Bunker for John. Out the other side. Side. Well. More step tap to get it rolling down. I get it all right. Round. Whether actually a rake is available. Saved it after a shot on the back there that we saw. And almost this for the win. Senior Open champion, it certainly looks like it. So there we have it. Will Morrison minus 13, Donny McKenzie minus 10. Declan Reid still on the course with a few holes to come, and on minus 8. So potentially he could catch up with Donny. But for now, I'm going to let you all go because there is a bit of a gap now till the next groups come through. But certainly as it looks just now, that is potentially the top of the leaderboard. Will Morris, Donny McKenzie, Declan Reid. And then for over 55, John Cleary, looking like he will be the winner for that one. Thank you very much, and of course, spread the good news on the Euros. Go along and have a go at one of your local courses. Everything to enjoy.